If you're one of the avid fans of the latest Netflix Korean drama series Squid Game, then there's a 99% chance that you were heartbroken when you watched episode 6, dubbed Ganbu, where the main characters had to decide whether to betray their friends or sacrifice themselves for their friends in order for one of them to survive to the next level of the game. And if you were heartbroken by the scenes, the girl sacrificed herself for Sebyuk, aka player 067, or how the old man, Il Nam, aka player 001, tried to act like he was having a dementia attack to let Jin Hun, aka player 465, to win. Then you must have shed a tear or two when fan favorite Ali, or player 199, was betrayed by Sang Woo during this game of marbles. Oops, before we go any further, spoiler alert, we'll be talking a lot about it. So if you haven't finished watching the series yet, go finish it now. And if you already have, then welcome to this theory. It is no doubt that Ali has become one of many fans' favorite characters in the series, given his soft heart and very trusting nature. However, given the way Ali's life ended in the episode 6 scene, fans can't help but theorize if Ali's character is still alive. After all, when the old man, Il Nam, was shot, it was not shown on the screen, and turns out in the last episode, it was shown that he was alive after all, that he was never shot, and that he was the one behind all the plans within the game. So it might not come as a surprise that fans are hoping that Ali might still be alive too, given as well the role that Ali made all us love. There are many theories created by fans, whether Ali is going to be alive or not, or whether we'll be seeing more of Ali in Season 2 or nah. And in today's video, we'll lay out all the reasons and hidden details you may have missed in Season 1 that may lead us to believing that Ali might still be alive and might return for Season 2. So, are you ready? But before anything else, make sure you hit that subscribe button and smash that notification bell first for more updates on Squid Game. Now, let the games begin. If you're a Netflix fanatic, or perhaps even if you don't have your own Netflix account but you are currently living in this era, then you must have heard about the globally popular Squid Game series. It's gotten pretty popular lately and has taken the world by storm over the past few weeks, hitting the #1 spot on Netflix in 90 countries. Even Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos himself stated that Squid Game might become the online platform's most streamed show yet. Squid Game is a 9-episode series about a world where children's games turn deadly and where money is your only drive to live. Squid Game's backdrop is South Korea's present day, very real wealth inequality. Squid Game is the first South Korean drama to hit the #1 spot on Netflix, reaching that milestone just 4 days after its release. It is crazy and quite terribly physical, but it's also very bingeable. Squid Game has gone viral across the world and online by implementing childhood games popular before the digital era, such as Red Light, Green Light. And they've turned them into deadly survival challenges with billions as prize money. Squid Game focuses on a desperately indebted group of people in South Korea. They're first tricked into a deadly tournament of children's games, but then many of them volunteer to come back, realizing the games may be their only chance to win the money that they need to survive. Big bucks are at stake, 54.6 billion Korean won, or 38 million US dollars. But the odds of survival aren't good. Think the Hunger Games, only featuring contests such as Red Light, Green Light, and marbles. Out of the 456 players who joined, only one survived. And what happened to the 455 others? Well, they were eliminated. If you understood the pun, then you're definitely a fan. Player 199, Ali, is one of the best characters in Squid Game. But is he alive, and can he return in Season 2? Today we break down everything you need to know about player 199 Ali and explore the fan theory that claims that he's still alive. So, what happened to player 199? Player 199, also known as Ali Abdul, entered the Squid Game in order to make money to support his wife and son. The character is originally from Pakistan, but he came to Korea to work and start a new life for his family. He's become known as one of the most lovable, honest, and kind-hearted characters in Korean TV history. Ali became a firm fan favorite in the first game Red Light, Green Light, where he saved Jin Hun, aka player 456, from the imminent death by holding him up with his bare hands. He also formed an incredibly strong bond with player 218 after Sang Woo gave him the bus fare home. Then he partners up with Jin Han, player 218, Chang So Woo, Squid Game player 067, Kang Sai Byuk, and others to form a strong team that makes it decently far into the competition. Viewers will certainly be rooting for Ali throughout Squid Game, but the Pakistan native suffers a heartbreaking conclusion to his story. Ali makes it decently far into the competition and partners up with Sang Woo ahead of a new game with the thought that they'd make a strong team. However, this only made Ali's death even more heartbreaking. When his supposed friend Sang Woo decided to trick him, Ali quickly gets the upper hand on Sang Woo, which is when Sang Woo decides to betray him. Sang Woo was declared the winner, and one of the men in red overalls shoots Ali. While the series doesn't show Ali's death right away, his body is later shown inside a casket right before it's about to be cremated. Ali has become one of the standout characters of Squid Game. There are even whole Ali appreciation threads on Reddit. There are also a number of theories circling around online suggesting that player 199 isn't really dead. One user claims that because we didn't officially see Ali's death, that he could possibly be still alive, just like with the old man, player 001. So, in episode 6, where Ali dies, you don't actually see him getting shot. You can only see the worker who puts a gun to his head, but him actually getting shot is not shown. With all the other major characters' deaths, their bodies are shown. And you know who else we didn't get to see shot in episode 6? Yeah, the old grandpa, who later turned out to be the mastermind behind the whole game, a Twitter user wrote. In episode 6, titled Ganbu, we see a cutaway from the deaths of both Ali and Oh Il-nam, hearing only the gunshot. We later find out that the old man didn't really die, and that he was behind the Squid Games all along. This has given Ali fans hope that he too is still alive. While Squid Game cutting away from Ali's death may have led to fans hoping that he's still alive, the shot of him in a casket should be seen as confirmation that he died. The only explanation for Ali still being alive after this is that Squid Game would require major retcons. Without the shot of him in the casket, there was the chance that Ali survived somehow. Squid Game already pulled a fake-out death with player 001, Oh Il-nam, so Ali's presumed death also could be reversed if the show left his fate somewhat ambiguous. However, it appears unlikely that Ali's going to return in Season 2. It seems as though a second season will focus on Ji-hun, trying to expose the entire Squid Game operation. Ali can't be involved in that story, and the only other opportunity for him to appear would be through flashbacks. Just like how Money Heist kept Berlin's memory alive throughout the series even after his heartbreaking death. However, Ali's time in the Squid Game was fairly well explored, and there isn't much more that could be revealed by going back to his story. As disappointing as it might be, Ali likely won't be in Squid Game Season 2 since his story is already concluded. However, Ji-hun can at least avenge his death and those of the other players in Season 2. Well, that's all for